Hey everyone, welcome back to another Minecraft video. Now in today's video, we're actually going to be showing you guys how to actually find diamonds in either a swamp biome or even a river biome by either using clay patches or gravel patches, specifically in the river biomes. Now, if that sounds really good to you, then make sure you guys stick around for the entire video. We're actually going to go over some things about 1.16 versus 1.17 and some of the things that I have found to be a little bit different. And I know this has been kind of a hot topic. There's actually been a couple people, even over the past week, that have released new videos basically talking about some of these methods, but they only really apply to 1.16 and prior. With some of the new generations with ores and placements of ores in 1.17 and probably significantly different in 1.18, I want to go over some of the things that are probably what you guys want to know about. So what is the swamp method, just in case you are here and have never heard of it? Basically, it's digging straight down in one of these many clay patches, not digging straight down from the center of it, but going out a certain number of blocks and then basically looking or diamonds at diamond level. So what I want to be able to show you guys is what I have found. Now I can tell you that I have done this in 5 different seeds, and I'm talking about the regular swamp method, where basically you find the middle of any clay patch that's down below us right now, and then you basically face in the positive Z or south direction, place 6 blocks, and then on the 7th block you would dig straight down, and 87.5% of the time you should find diamonds. And honestly, that was the case as of 1.16.5 and prior. However, with the 5 seeds that I had tested, not once, I'm going to repeat that, not once did I find any diamonds at that 7th position at diamond level or all the way down to bedrock. Not once. And I'm gonna I know it's probably crazy, and I probably could test this for a lot longer to prove it, but I'm really interested to find out if you guys have tested this theory to see if your results are different, or if I just got 5 seeds that were completely unlucky. Now granted, I spent about 20 minutes per seed, so it wasn't like it was a lot. However, obviously you can tell that I am in creative mode, so I can do this a little bit faster, etc, etc. So I want to show you guys the method that I discovered, at least from my viewpoint, and I'm actually going to show you guys what I was able to do. So what you're going to want to do is, obviously you're going to want to prepare for this, so I definitely recommend getting fire resistant potion, or making sure that you always have something like a bucket of water with you, because that's ultimately going to help you guys out. The other trick that you guys are going to want to make sure to do is make sure that you guys have your chunk borders on, because you want to make sure that all of these clay patches are in different chunks, because that will be important. Now there is some things that we have to kind of go over here. Obviously we're always going to be still looking south when we're looking for our diamonds. Unless you hit a chunk border like this, then you actually might have to go to the other side straight back. So like in this case, we're going to dig straight down right here. We're not going to place 6 blocks. However, if we don't find diamonds here, we're going to go back over to this chunk border, dig straight down here, or basically dig over to this way, and then see if we can find diamonds. So, all right, what we're going to do is we're going to dig straight down right here. Obviously, again, I'm in creative, so this doesn't matter. But once we get down to diamond level, then I'm going to start being a little bit more careful. So let's just go a little bit slower here. We're in deep slate. I love this new block. One of my favorite ones, to be completely honest. All right, so we didn't get lucky right here, right? So now anywhere right around diamond level, you want to dig just basically out in front of you. However, you can see that we're hitting this chunk border and we're not getting very lucky, right? So ultimately what you do is you're going to turn around, face the other direction, go all the way over to the chunk border on the other side. We'll just drink another potion here real quick so we can actually see what we're doing here. And there we go. And then now what we want to do is we want to kind of dig around in this area, all the way basically up to diamond level. Now, is this the best possible method? No. But let me show you this diamond that we just found right here, right? So let's go all the way up to the surface. And let's count where this is actually at, which is really interesting because I haven't really found it to be in the exact same. Majority of mine have been kind of in the same amount, and I'll tell you guys what that is here. Basically, you're going to take whatever block, we'll just grab a dirt block here, and this is going to be 1, and at this point you will go to the other side and you're going to mark out, this would be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then you would dig here, right? Well, those diamonds we would have missed because we found those straight down in that area here. Now, in a majority of my cases that I have found, if you guys don't find diamonds that are straight down from here, you're actually going to go 1, 2, 3, and then 4. That's where you would actually dig if you don't find them straight down. That's where I've been finding a majority of mine instead of the 7th placement. I'm just throwing you that out there for what you guys will need to know if you guys are going to be doing this. So let's go ahead and go to another clay patch right here. We're gonna do this one right here. We're gonna dig straight down here. The chunk borders are that way, and so we'd have 1, 2, 3, and then this is where it should be at if it's not straight down from here. So let's go ahead and check. Obviously, we gotta make sure that we're always facing south when we're doing this method. And we'll be careful once we get down to the diamond level here, just to see if we get lucky. And then we hit bedrock. So then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, and then that should be the 4th one. And we just want to kind of look at around here to see what we can find. Obviously, we're having, you know, some lava that we have to deal with. But so right around in here is where we should find the diamonds, if there are any. Now, just keep in mind that even the old method, there was only, there's a 87.5% chance that you guys are actually going to find diamonds. So it doesn't look like we are that lucky. It looks like we're actually right below lava anyway, so we probably would have found these regardless, to be completely honest, and I'm not seeing any anyway, so actually it doesn't matter. So that one was one of the ones that is just completely unlucky, so just keep that in mind. It will happen. This is not guaranteed to always work, so just keep that in mind. So again, let's go to this one. We'll do this last one right here to see if it was going to work. We're going to go 1, 2, and we're just going to, I mean, obviously we don't need to count all the way down to the bottom, but we're going to go all the way down to the diamond level here. I always have to go a little bit slower through the deep slate because I just always seem to miss them. So we're going to go dig 1, 2, 3, and then 4 should be like right in there. Then you just clear up all the way up to diamond level and see what we can find, and there we go. We got diamonds right there. So unfortunately with that last clay patch, it did seem to be a little bit off, but if we were to go and place our chunks, and we got 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then this is where we would dig right here, and actually we would have went down right by it. So it's up to you if you guys want to dig straight down and then kind of work your way back up, or dig down from diamond level from, say, from like, you know, Y15 all the way down facing in that south direction. That might be the best option for you. But when I found a majority of the diamonds that I was looking for in using this new method, I was finding them in that 4th position. So that's 1, 2, 3, and then this would be the 4th one that you'd be digging straight down from up above, because this is the south direction here and we haven't hit that chunk border. Now, the same method can actually apply basically in the swamp and river biomes. I'm not necessarily going to show that to you, but you'd only go straight down from the gravel patches and or the clay patches in the river and basically do the exact same method. And that's what I would recommend. But like I said earlier in the video, after doing this in 5 different world seeds for roughly 20 minutes a piece, I didn't find any diamonds on that 7th position, and I'm going to be completely honest with that about you guys. But if your results are different, I would love to actually hear about them, because I'm curious. I'm very, very curious to find out if the old method actually worked for you, because we just did it multiple times and we didn't find diamonds in the 7th position. Just kind of throwing that out there. So hopefully you guys did learn something today. If you guys did, make sure that you guys go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe down below. It would help me out a lot and is greatly appreciated. But until next time, YouTube, you guys keep doing what you're doing, because you're already doing it, and you guys stay gaming.